Stop. Before you say your next sentence in English, I want you to notice something.
Notice what?
That tiny pause right before you speak. That half second where your brain is scrambling.
Okay, that's oddly specific, but yeah, that happens to me constantly.
Someone asks you something simple, every single word, and you still freeze.
And then the moment's gone. They've already moved on, and you're still stuck mid-sentence.
Right, and most people blame it on vocabulary. I just don't know enough words.
I mean, isn't that true, though? That's what I always thought.
That's the trap. You could know 5,000 words and still freeze in that same half second.
Then what's actually happening in that pause?
Your brain is running a translation habit that nobody ever taught you to turn off.
Wait, turn off? So it's not about learning more, it's about unlearning something?
Exactly. And it started way earlier than you'd think. Probably your very first English class, when your teacher taught you a word by giving you its meaning in your own language.
Oh, so from day one, my brain learned English through my native language, not directly.
Right. Every new word got a little translation tag attached to it, and your brain never stopped using those tags.
So that's the machine running in that pause. It's searching for the tag, not the word itself.
Exactly.
So how do you even remove a tag that's been there for years?
That's the part most people get wrong, too. They think you just need willpower or more practice. But there's a specific reason that doesn't work and a specific way that does. 3 steps. Let's start with the first one, and it's probably not what you'd expect.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go.
Okay, here's where it gets interesting. Most people assume the fix is just think in English instead of your language, but that's actually incomplete advice.
Wait, incomplete? Isn't that the whole point of what we just talked about?
It's part of it, but here's the twist. Even when people think in English, they still think in full sentences first, and that's still too slow.
Hold on. So even thinking directly in English can be the wrong method?
Yes, because your brain is still building grammar before speaking. The real fix is smaller than that. You stop thinking in sentences and start thinking in pictures.
Pictures? Like actual images in my head?
Exactly. Say someone asks, "What did you do yesterday?" Don't build a sentence. First, picture the scene. You at the market buying vegetables.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Now just label the picture in English, piece by piece. Market, buying, vegetables. Then the sentence almost assembles itself. I bought vegetables at the market.
Whoa. So the sentence comes after the picture, not before it.
Right. Your language never even gets involved because you never translated a sentence. You translated a scene.
That's actually completely different from what I expected. I thought think in English just meant swapping the language, not skipping the sentence building step entirely.
And here's why it also fixes your rhythm, not just your speed. When you speak from the picture, you naturally say the most important part first, which is much closer to how native speakers actually think. Grammar first thinking makes you say things in a stiff textbook order instead.
So natural speech literally follows what you noticed first in the scene, not a fixed rule?
Exactly. You noticed market first, so it feels natural to lead with that idea, even if it lands in a different spot in the sentence.
Okay, this is the first method that actually feels doable, even for a beginner.
It is. And there's one specific daily habit that makes this picture method dramatically stronger. Something you can literally start today.
Okay, I need this habit right now.
So here's the habit. It's called narrating your day, but not out loud to anyone, just in your head, in English, in real time.
Wait, like commentating my own life?
Exactly that. Right now, if I looked around, I'd think, I'm sitting. The light is bright. My coffee is cold.
Simple sentences about whatever's actually in front of me.
Right. No translating, no grammar checking, just naming what you see using the picture method we just talked about.
So instead of waiting for a conversation to force me to think in English, I'm training it constantly, all day.
Exactly. 2 minutes, 3 times a day, and your brain starts treating English as your default thinking mode, not a translated one.
Okay, but I have to ask, what if I don't know a word while I'm narrating?
Great question. And this is where most learners quit. They stop to look up the word and lose the whole flow.
Oh no, that's exactly what I do.
Instead, just simplify. Don't know kettle? Say the thing that makes water hot. Keep moving.
So imperfect but continuous beats perfect but stuck.
Every time. Fluency is built by continuing, not by pausing to be correct.
Okay, I actually love that. That habit alone feels like something I could start today.
Good, because that's step 2 fully covered. Now, there's a completely different part of this we haven't touched yet.
Different how?
Narrating and picturing train how you build sentences alone, in your own head. But live conversation adds pressure. Someone's actually waiting for your answer in real time.
Oh, that's a totally different kind of stress. I can narrate calmly alone, but the second someone's actually looking at me, it's like my brain resets.
That's not a coincidence. And it's not nerves either. It's because most learners answer at the wrong moment, either rushing before the sentence is ready or waiting so long the pause itself becomes the embarrassing part.
Wait, so it's not that I don't know what to say, it's when I say it?
Exactly. And that timing gap is usually what other people actually notice, more than any grammar mistake. That's why one small timing fix can change how confident you sound, even before your English improves at all.
Okay, that actually makes sense. The pause is what feels embarrassing, not the mistake itself.
Right. Let's fix that next. Okay, so here's the actual fix for that timing gap. It's called buying time out loud instead of silently.
Wait, so instead of pausing silently, I'm supposed to talk while I think?
Exactly. Native speakers do this constantly. They start with something small. So basically, or I think what happened was, and that buys their brain a second or two without any awkward silence.
Oh, so the silence is the problem, not the thinking itself.
Right. Thinking time is normal. Silent thinking time is what feels embarrassing. So the fix is simple. Start your sentence before it's fully ready.
That feels a little scary, honestly. What if I start and then don't know how to finish?
That's exactly where most beginners get stuck, and it's usually because of one small habit, trying to build the perfect sentence before saying a single word.
Guilty. I do that constantly.
So instead, start with the smallest true piece you have. Someone asks, "How was your weekend?" Don't wait for the full sentence, just start. "It was good. Actually, and let the rest build itself while you're already speaking.
So the sentence finishes itself while I'm midway through it?
Exactly. And this fixes something else too, a mistake I hear constantly. People say, "Explain me this," instead of "Explain this to me."
Oh, I say that all the time.
It happens because you're rushing the ending before it's built. The "to me" gets skipped because your brain already moved on. Slowing your finish, not your start, fixes it.
So starting fast and finishing carefully, that's the opposite of what I've been doing.
Completely opposite. And once this clicks, that half-second freeze from the very start of this video basically disappears.
Wait, the exact freeze we talked about at the beginning?
That exact one. It's not about knowing more English. It's about starting before you feel ready and trusting your brain to catch up mid-sentence.
Okay, honestly, that's such a relief. This whole time I thought I needed more vocabulary, more grammar, more studying.
And instead, it was 3 small shifts. Think in pictures, narrate daily, and start before you're ready.
If someone had told me this on day 1, I think my confidence would look completely different right now.
And that's the thing. It was never about knowing more. It was always about doing less at the right moment.
Okay, so what's the one thing everyone's freezing on next?
That's next episode. And trust me, it's the one almost nobody admits to struggling with.
Now I have to come back for that.